So you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
On all the kids, I give all glory to God,
Let's be clear.
Yeah, hard work pays off. Take that.
After years of battling multiple lawsuits and enduring months of intense investigations, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has finally been arrested. His arrest has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, particularly as previously unseen footage has surfaced in the wake of his detainment. This footage, which was likely concealed while he was free, has left the public in disbelief as it exposes some deeply unsettling and creepy behaviors that Diddy has long kept hidden. Each new revelation adds to the mounting questions about the dark secrets that Hollywood elites might be hiding behind their glamorous facades. Diddy's legal troubles, especially his turbulent relationship with Cassie Ventura, have been a focal point for years. Cassie, his former girlfriend, filed one of the most damning lawsuits against him under New York's Adult Survivors Act. This law allowed survivors of sexual abuse to pursue civil lawsuits even after the statute of limitations had expired, opening a window for long-silenced victims to seek justice. Between November 2022 and November 2023, Cassie's legal battle with Diddy became headline news. In her lawsuit, Cassie claimed that from the time she was 19 years old and Diddy was 37, he exercised total control over every aspect of her life and career. Her allegations painted a chilling picture of a toxic relationship, where she was subjected to heinous crimes and psychological manipulation. Cassie accused Diddy of forcing her to use illegal drugs and coercing her into participating in acts with other individuals while he watched or joined in. These incidents were compounded by the extreme physical abuse she allegedly endured, with Diddy reportedly beating her so severely that she would need to be hidden in hotels until her injuries healed. The shocking nature of these claims gripped the public, and despite his legal team's swift move to settle the lawsuit just one day after it was filed, the rapid resolution raised suspicions. Many wondered what damning evidence Cassie may have possessed that Diddy wanted to keep under wraps. This swift settlement, while avoiding a drawn-out trial, only intensified public scrutiny, as it seemed to confirm the worst fears about Diddy's behavior. Cassie's allegations were not isolated. Over the years, Diddy faced other accusations of inappropriate conduct. In 2017, his personal chef also filed a lawsuit, accusing him of inappropriate behavior. Like Cassie's case, this lawsuit was settled out of court in 2019, prompting further speculation about a recurring pattern of predatory and abusive actions behind the scenes. The damage to Diddy's public image has been immense, with each new lawsuit adding fuel to the already raging fire of controversy. Liza Gardner, another accuser, has also demanded a jury trial, recounting an incident from 1990 where she was coerced into intimate acts by both Diddy and another defendant, Aaron Hall. Gardner's lawsuit, like Dickerson's, highlights a disturbing pattern of predatory behavior spanning decades. The most publicized incident involving Diddy and Cassie occurred in March 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. Disturbing CCTV footage, which has recently surfaced, captured a violent altercation between the two. The footage shows Cassie leaving their hotel room only for Diddy, dressed in a towel, to follow her. What unfolds next is shocking. He is seen grabbing her by the neck, throwing her to the ground, kicking her, and dragging her by her sweatshirt. This footage, now widely circulated, has further shattered Diddy's reputation. In May 2024, Diddy addressed this particular incident in a public apology after the footage was leaked by CNN. In an emotional Instagram video, he expressed deep regret, stating, "I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted by my behavior then. And I'm disgusted by my..." He added that he had sought professional help through therapy and rehab. However, Cassie's legal team was quick to point out that his public apology came only after the footage was made public. They argued that Diddy's statement seemed self-serving, especially since he had previously denied many of the allegations. Cassie's 2023 lawsuit was not the end of Diddy's legal battles. Shortly after her allegations, other women began coming forward with similar accusations. Joy Dickerson, for instance, filed a lawsuit under the same Adult Survivors Act, demanding a jury trial. Her allegations dated back to 1991, when she claimed that Diddy drugged her during a date, leaving her unable to stand or walk. She further alleged that Diddy recorded their encounter without her consent, a revelation that left her traumatized for years. Perhaps most alarming are the accusations made by an individual referred to as Jane Doe, who claims that Diddy assaulted her when she was just 17 years old. Her lawsuit alleges that she was drugged and unable to consent during their encounter, which took place in 2003 when Diddy was 34. She also implicated Diddy's associate, Harvey Pierre, in the lawsuit, alleging that Pierre and others were involved in a coordinated effort to exploit her. These accusations, coupled with ongoing investigations, have led to federal raids on Diddy's properties in both Los Angeles and Miami in March 2024. The raids were part of a broader investigation into human trafficking, overseen by Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies. While Diddy has not yet been formally charged with any criminal offenses, the severity of the allegations, combined with the newly surfaced footage, suggests that formal charges may be imminent. One of the most significant developments in this ongoing saga is the discovery of video footage from inside Diddy's properties. Leaked by an anonymous source, the footage has become a focal point of the investigation, providing potential evidence of Diddy's involvement in criminal activities. While the contents of the footage remain undisclosed to the public, its very existence has sparked widespread speculation about what might be revealed. The media, particularly CNN, has been closely following Diddy's legal troubles, keeping the story in the public eye. Despite facing criticism for sensationalizing certain aspects of the case, CNN's coverage has been pivotal in shaping public perception of the unfolding scandal. As more details emerge, Diddy's legacy as a music mogul may become forever entangled with the accusations and controversies surrounding him. What once seemed like an untouchable empire now teeters on the edge of collapse, with every new revelation raising more questions about the dark side of fame, power, and privilege. As the legal battle against Diddy unfolds, the public watches closely, eager to see how this case will shape the future of the music mogul and those associated with him. The indictment of Sean Diddy Combs on charges of racketeering and trafficking marks a major development in his career, with accusations that go far beyond the realm of typical celebrity scandals. This indictment paints a harrowing picture of an empire built not just on music and business acumen, but on manipulation, coercion, and a long-running criminal enterprise. As details emerge, it becomes clear that these accusations threaten to unravel everything Diddy has worked for over the years. Prosecutors have revealed that from 2008 to the present, Combs engaged in a pattern of abusive and coercive behavior to fulfill his personal desires while maintaining an iron grip over his victims. The indictment claims that Diddy used his expansive business empire not just as a tool for success, but as a mechanism to facilitate a wide range of illegal activities. These activities, according to the charges, were not isolated incidents but part of a calculated, ongoing enterprise involving multiple individuals from Diddy's inner circle. At the heart of the allegations is the claim that Combs exploited vulnerable individuals, particularly women, for his own personal gratification. The indictment describes these actions as part of a broader freak-offs, where Diddy allegedly coerced individuals into extended, exploitative performances, often involving male commercial adult industry workers. These orchestrated events, sometimes lasting days, were said to involve multiple participants who were manipulated into complying with his desires. Combs allegedly transported or arranged for the transportation of these individuals across state lines, a key element in the trafficking charges. One of the most disturbing aspects of the case involves Diddy's alleged use of technology to record these performances without the participants' consent. Prosecutors claim that Combs meticulously controlled the events, using the recordings as a form of blackmail, ensuring that those involved remained silent and compliant. These recordings were reportedly stored and used as leverage, a psychological weapon that Diddy allegedly wielded to manipulate his victims. If they tried to resist or speak out, the indictment alleges, Diddy resorted to violence both physical and emotional to reassert his dominance. His victims were trapped, with no easy way out, forced to remain silent and continue participating in his abusive schemes. In addition to physical coercion, the indictment accuses Combs of employing psychological manipulation to maintain control over his victims. The recordings from these freak-offs were often presented to victims to gaslight them, with Diddy reportedly convincing them that their memories were flawed or that their experiences were consensual. These tactics, prosecutors argue, were designed to instill fear and dependence, making it nearly impossible for victims to break free from his control. Moreover, Diddy allegedly kept his victims financially and emotionally dependent on him, promising career opportunities, providing housing, and closely monitoring their whereabouts to ensure that they couldn't escape his grasp. While Combs stands at the center of these allegations, The indictment makes it clear that he did not act alone. Prosecutors have indicated that Diddy's vast business network played an integral role in facilitating his criminal activities. His employees, including high-ranking supervisors, personal assistants, security staff, and household employees, allegedly helped orchestrate these events and covered up his crimes. From booking hotel rooms and arranging for adult industry workers to travel, to cleaning up after the damaging and illicit events, Combs' inner circle is accused of being complicit in his actions. They reported, despite the gravity of the charges, Diddy maintains a loyal base of supporters, many of whom believe that the allegations are either exaggerated or outright false. However, as the legal battle intensifies and more details emerge, even some of his staunchest allies have started to distance themselves. He worked to ensure that no trace of criminal activity remained after these events, further enabling Combs to continue his illicit operations unchecked. One key incident in the indictment revolves around a violent altercation in March 2016 at a Los Angeles hotel. A hotel security staff member reportedly interrupted one of Diddy's violent outbursts. Instead of facing consequences for his behavior, Combs allegedly tried to bribe the security officer, offering a significant sum of cash in exchange for their silence. This moment is just one of many alleged attempts by Diddy and his team to cover up his behavior and silence witnesses. The indictment reveals that even after allegations of Diddy's criminal behavior surfaced in 2023, he and his associates continued to pressure victims to stay silent. Phone calls were reportedly made to victims, attempting to rewrite their memories and convince them that their experiences were not as they remembered. This manipulation was part of a broader strategy to avoid legal repercussions. In the ongoing investigation, federal agents executed search warrants at Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles in March 2024. The search yielded critical evidence, including recordings and images from the freak-offs, which are expected to play a pivotal role in the case against him. Law enforcement officials also seized weapons from his residences, heightening the seriousness of the charges. These discoveries signal that prosecutors are building a solid case, with substantial evidence linking Diddy to the alleged criminal activities. The public is watching closely, and as more victims come forward, the narrative surrounding Diddy is shifting. The combination of federal investigations, civil lawsuits, and public criticism is taking a toll on his reputation, making it increasingly difficult for him to defend himself. In a society that often forgives or overlooks the transgressions of powerful individuals, the Diddy case is becoming a litmus test for accountability. The music mogul, who once stood as a symbol of success and influence, now faces an unprecedented threat to his career and legacy. As the case moves forward, prosecutors are determined to hold Diddy accountable, emphasizing that no one, regardless of their wealth or fame, is above the law. The trial will take place in the Southern District of New York, where prosecutors are expected to present more evidence in the coming months. The outcome of the trial could have far-reaching implications, not only for Diddy but for the entire entertainment industry. Past allegations against Diddy, involving high-profile figures like Usher and Justin Bieber, have resurfaced amid the current accusations. Usher, who lived with Diddy as a teenager, has previously alluded to witnessing troubling behavior, though he has never provided full details. His accounts suggest that Diddy's influence blurred the lines between mentorship and something far darker. Similarly, an old video of a young Justin Bieber with Diddy has raised new concerns. In the footage, Diddy speaks about giving Bieber a 48-hour Diddy experience. A comment that, in light of the current allegations, now seems more unsettling than ever. One of the significant challenges in prosecuting Diddy, particularly concerning the 2016 incident, is the statute of limitations. While compelling video evidence exists, capturing Diddy's violent behavior at the Los Angeles hotel, the district attorney's office has stated that the statute of limitations prevents them from pursuing charges. This legal hurdle has frustrated many who believe that such actions should not be immune from prosecution, regardless of when they occurred. However, the current charges fall within the legal timeframe, giving prosecutors a stronger case to pursue. Public reaction to the allegations against Diddy has been sharply divided. On one side, there is overwhelming support for the accusers, particularly Cassie Ventura, with many praising their courage for coming forward. Social media has been flooded with discussions about domestic violence, the importance of holding powerful figures accountable, and the systemic challenges victims face when confronting influential individuals. These conversations have reignited broader debates about societal responsibility in protecting survivors and ensuring justice. On the other hand, Diddy still retains a faction of loyal fans who believe in his innocence, arguing that the accusations are either embellished or part of a conspiracy. However, the tide seems to be turning as more information becomes public. Even some of Diddy's most ardent supporters are beginning to question their stance, particularly as more victims share their stories. The case has triggered not only a legal reckoning for Diddy but also, as the trial looms on the horizon, Diddy's future in the music and entertainment world hangs precariously in the balance. If convicted, the consequences will be severe and potentially irreversible. A conviction could not only strip him of his status as a music mogul but also end his influence and power in the industry. Diddy's empire, built over decades, could crumble overnight, his legacy forever tarnished by the weight of the allegations against him. Prominent celebrities have also played a pivotal role in intensifying the controversy surrounding Diddy. As more disturbing details emerge, the chorus of public figures condemning his actions grows louder. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is among the most significant voices to weigh in on the scandal. Adams has hinted at the possibility of revoking Diddy's key to the city, a symbolic yet powerful gesture meant to distance the values of New York from the alleged behavior Diddy is accused of. The move is more than just a political statement, it reflects the increasing pressure from society to hold influential figures accountable, regardless of their fame or contributions to the city.